Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'm hunting alphas here in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah! Oh man, I would have felt real dumb if I didn't catch it then and there. Okay, well, I decided to take another crack at that just before, talking to our old warden friend Leon here. And I was thinking, at this point, I usually do have a fire type, and there is a Chimchar that I completely forgot has an extremely rare chance of spawning next to where those Staler were. So I ran back over there for a little bit, couldn't find one, so I just figured, that's okay, we'll be getting that Ponyta shiny mission soon enough. But last time on the game, we explored a fair bit of the world, heading through the Ouroboros Tunnel and reminiscing on classic nostalgic Jackie Chan movies over, I guess, here in the Grueling Grove. And that looked like an L, actually. That is Grove. I was like, Glove? Do I mean glove? No, I don't. But I say we go ahead and figure out what the heck is going on around here. But first, I think we need a little bit of evolution on the line. Combee can only evolve as a female, so let's go ahead and get that going right now. Vespiquen, now just slightly more viable than she was before. And as far as the movesets are concerned, Pin Missile and Silverwind, not super great. I'm actually not going to use Vespiquen. I just wanted to have it on hand. And let's, of course, evolve Magikarp at long last. Boy, oh boy. So back on when the first time I played this, I caught a shiny Magikarp pretty early. It's golden, but it still evolves into the traditional shiny red Gyarados, which I'm glad to see that they did not take out of that. So that's fun and all, but I think it's time for us to go and start our battle with Leon, and then we can go ahead and switch out all of our Pokemon and have a bunch of confrontation back home. All right, kid, I'm ready. I caught a level 42 Scyther. How do you feel? Okay, so Goomy. Let's do it. You don't realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. Wow, this kid's got hubris the size of an alpha graveler. Okay, so Goomy, I was actually wrong. This is not a poison type. I think it's just pure dragon. So I opted to put in a Luxador instead. This thing is level 15. The poor soul. But we have Ice Fang, so let's go ahead and put it to good use. Oof, look at that. I am so sorry, Goomy. I am so sorry. Leon, you were not supposed to see that. That was abysmal. And it gave us no experience. Because we're a little tanky right now. Yeah, I gotta go and switch some of these guys out. How can this be? It's alright, kid. There are other people out there you can take advantage of. Alright, so the only welcome we'll be getting if we try to approach Cleaver is a flurry of devastating blows. So, yeah, I don't like getting blown by Cleaver, let me tell you that. So, usually Warden is in charge, or the Warden will be in charge of feeding the noble Pokemon, but he hasn't been accepting it as of late. And he can't get close enough because he's rampaging all the way back there like he does. Irida, what are you doing here? So the ancestors of Cleaver, Weird Deer, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Take a drink. You know what is going on. Okay, so, yeah, she came out of nowhere, and that means we get to have more exposition. Isn't that great? So, if he was indeed stuck by that lightning, yeah, the bullets have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to. God, I can't imagine living in a period where everything is just based off of perspective and, like, the clan slash horde slash mob mentality. Oh God, now my nose is starting to do the thing. Sorry, my doze. I took a little break and I actually had a little bit of cereal. You can't really beat peanut butter and multi-grain Cheerios. It's just the absolute goat combination. Oh, anyways, yeah, it's our duty to go ahead and do all this. We already know. So we'll let you go ahead and deal with all of that. And I'm going to walk away. Oh, but first, who is this? How'd you get my number? Oh, okay. A mysterious power now. Okay. Well, we already knew this. Pretty, well, I guess instant travel. But yeah, now we can actually select where we want to fast travel to, just strictly based off of going to that and pressing X so you can choose. If you're not familiar with the names of the camps, you could just still highlight over it. But I'm gonna go back to, let's go to Fieldlands. And this way we can actually speak to that woman who over here was asking us about Kricketot. Here you go. It was a long time coming, but I figured it out. Yes, let me have a look. Oh, so Kricketot produced that curious sound by hitting their antennae together. Yeah. So, yes, I wonder if this one schmuck from the supply corps could create an instrument with a similar shape to that. Interesting. You're putting a lot of thought and effort into that, but the Timber of the Fields is complete, and for our efforts, some Vivichoke. Thank you, but no thanks. I am such a hard worker, aren't I? You're probably not going to say anything to me. Yeah, I will bring a bunch along, thank you. And you, I have a mushroom for you. Do I not have it in my... Huh? Do I not have a springy mushroom? I could have sworn I picked one up when we got to the Paris thing. Oh, it needs to be in my satchel. Thank you, Laventon, for interrupting me. My research is going great, by the way, if you must know. So, serving his favorite foods will normally make Cleaver quite agreeable, which, like, begs the question, is he normally, like, calm? So we're gonna get forced back to camp, it seems, but I didn't do too much, you know, in between episodes aside from eat, so this is what we did the past 2 episodes. We got 4, I think, yeah, 4 alphas. That's not too bad. We evolved the Vespiquen, and amongst other things, yeah, we're gonna have to go back for that Lopunny, but that's all right. This was a good time. I got 50, oof. I didn't even try, good God. 13 for the first time. I just needed 2 more with the backstrike and we could have been looking good there. But 20,000, significant increase from before, so thank you. So we already completed Oshawott, we know that. Staravia still needs a little to go. Luxio we already got, Kricketune, nice. Duat, let's actually have a look here. So Slash, strong and agile, okay. So unfortunately for Duat, we still need to watch him do Aqua Jet, but that's right. Magikarp, we're gonna have to see him do Splash 100 times. This is what I meant by perfecting this is going to be an absolute B. Now keep in mind, you don't have to 100% their research level. It's just funny that they put some of them in there like that, but you only need to get every single Pokemon to level 10 at least, including their evolutions. So, Baniri we actually did pretty good just based off of catching it. So, Combi we got, nice. Glad we got that. And amongst other things, Mothim, Grappler, all of these will do a little bit better. So, oh, this one doesn't give me the alpha buff. That's unfortunate. All right, good stuff. Vespiquen can come out of trees. All right, I have not seen that before. All right, please. Yes, we got over 1,000, so hooray. Yeah, we got a lot of points for that. Cool. All right. Well, once we return to the village, there'll still be quite a lot of things for us here. And thank you for taking me straight to Galaxy Hall so I don't get distracted. So according to the information given to us by Irida and Leon, normally Cleaver would be calmed by a nice serving of his 2 favorite foods. So, is it possible that the aromas or some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Cleaver, but draw him back from this frenzy? Well, I do say both of those are mutually exclusive, my daring chap, but we cannot approach him. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Alright, yes, I will give you all the time in the world. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. He's having a bit of a thinking montage here. Must look at these books. Must think to myself. Meanwhile, Akari is just telling us about what you had for dinner last night. This mochi was really freaking great. Eureka! Oh boy. Well, we'll have to throw the food after all that. That's what he comes to. quite the arm for throwing things. Also, you see that picture of Shinx in the background there? What the heck? Not around Akari at the very least. Okay, so we need to take his favorite foods and throw them directly in his face. Or, okay, I guess that didn't make sense. Doesn't matter what I picked. So we're going to craft them into balls and then throw them to achieve the calming effect from afar. Except we're still gonna have to be pretty close. So we're gonna call them tea time balls. And for every single one of the noble, frenzied Pokemon, we need to, why not call them Laventon balls? Yeah, that is a good point. You are gonna have to get into like an alternate battle stance where you're physically running around from this Pokemon that is attacking you like crazy, and it's just overall not a fun bit of business. So, best set out from the Heights camp. Yep, we're gonna have to go that way regardless. So from here, let's just go ahead and speak to you, ma'am. Our investigation for the commander will grind to a halt if you become incapacitated, recruit. Okay, sure. Okay, she actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Temperance Brennan from Bones. I bring that up so often, but it's true. Just hyper rational and just like deadpan, somewhat hilarious. I don't know. Oof. Perfect. I love that jingle so much. It bothers me so much that I talk over them, but we have Leaden Balls. Pokemon up to level 50 will obey our orders, and now survey reports will be more generous. So she's going to give us the recipe for Leaden Balls. Cool. So Apricorn, Tumblestone, that is black, and Iron Chunk. So it's just gonna constantly cost more and more for each of them. Plus a Hyper Potion, which we're probably not gonna need in complete and utter honesty. So I'm gonna take a look at some of the missions we have here right now, because Big Weasel, Mushroom Cake Marketing, yeah, we'll have to give that to him, and the completed Pokedex entry for Sharam, which we will not be able to do yet. I have a feeling we have some missions that need to be unlocked here soon, so let's see if we can't tackle some of those before taking off for Cleavor, but we will see. And I didn't really have much else planned, so you still have a Wurmple here, Mr. Beauregard. Yes, quite. Oh, wait a minute. What's happening to Beautifred? You mean all I had to do was talk to you for this to happen? Sweet Jesus! Finally, it's become Silcoon. Just a little while longer, and it'll blossom into Beautifly. Yeah, about that. We'll talk about that later. Just make sure you have a Silcoon in your party whenever you do. So I'm gonna speak to Anvin real quick, and I'm gonna take a look at his recipes. We could get Remedies, Honey Cake, Ox Power, and Ox Guard. We haven't talked too much about this, but these are buffs that you can give your Pokemon to give them specific, you know, upgrades in battle. But we're not gonna worry about that too much now. Leaden Balls are easily and away among one of my favorite types of balls. The catch rate for these are fantastic. So I think I will just go with the full 19, use all our Iron Chunks, and we'll just go ahead and wait and collect more for our Great Balls. Because I think I'm probably gonna stop buying Pokeballs here soon. I only have one. So let's go ahead and buy 19 of them because we have so many supplies, just for, you know, the quick ones. And then we'll just go ahead and buy some of those. It's gonna fill up our satchel pretty significantly, but I think that's okay. So, yeah, 100 HP for the Super Potion, pretty decent. Hyper Potion, 150. And now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like in one of the games, Hyper Potion was 200 HP. I might be thinking incorrectly there, but who knows? Not me. Now, while we're here, I am going to take this as a bit of an opportunity, head back over to Zisu, and let's go and check out some moves for Kazuma. So now we can learn moves, master moves, exchange items. I never really explored all that much. So let's see. Yeah, you can go and take a look at all of our pokes there. All right, Kazuma, let's see. So some pretty interesting moves. I don't know why you would ever want to teach it X-Scissor, which would, actually that doesn't look too bad, but like a bug type with Kazuma? I don't know, but Iron Tail would be kind of decent actually. So not nearly as good as I thought it would be. Let's see, Luxador, we're probably not gonna switch out anything. Charge Beam, interesting. I don't think I want it though. Yeah, all things considered, probably not a lot that you would want to do here. Yeah, I can see what all this. I think I might actually just put those two away. I don't think I need them for the moment, but I was hoping we'd be able to get a specific move for Kazuma, but that's all right. We'll get out of here. So amongst other things we can do, I think we probably have some new outfits. She has mentioned it, but one of the things that is really annoying is that it doesn't mark it in any ways what is new. It just will show up with everything else. So off screen, I did go ahead and use an opportunity to buy a couple of things before, you know, I went off for a week. So I bought a couple of pants. We have the Mimey festival mask, Bidoof, I think we saw last time. Got some more headbands, headkerchief. So these are kind of cool, and I think I might have bought maybe one or two. I'll usually try to get some. I like the bowler hat. This is actually new to right now, so I might actually end up, you know, tossing one of these up one of these days. But yeah, I bought the indigo one. But let's see, I didn't buy anything here, and I'm not gonna show too much of this. So this is actually what I wanted to show. They give you cropped bottoms, and for those of you who know my riff repeater videos, this is quite my style. Oh, and here we go, tailored suits. This is what I was waiting for. I don't know, something about going out in the wild wearing an indigo tailored suit just feels like great. It's expensive as hell, but I do like wearing them, so we'll go with that on top of the karate gi. But keep in mind, you can't like just wear one part of the outfit. This is a full-on thing, and you can't mix and match, and you still have the fanny pack, so take that how you will. And I don't think they give you any shoes. They give you sandals of many different kinds, as well as, oh, ankle boots. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. So I do like the ankle boots too. I will go with crimson because it actually looks more like a, I don't know, like a brownish, reddish, crimson-y hue. But let's see, split toe boots. It's like, that's so unfortunate. Look at that, it's terrible. And then glasses, does it have my glasses? I can't see without my glasses. Monocles, those are new. Tinted glasses, ugh, don't wear those. Yeah, I guess we'll stick to our outfit. Oof. Hopefully I still have my mask on. Yes, I do. Yeah, I am looking spiffy as hell, man. Okay. Well, we're at a pretty good time of day. I'm hoping we do the confrontation around this time, but that's all right. We'll also speak to you, and we'll just go and switch them out right here. So this is how full my box is right now. There's just a ton of stuff, and I don't care too much about Gyarados and Vespiquen to, you know, keep them near our team. So we'll just go and do some of that. And I think I'll actually put a Machop on here, if not only to level it up a little bit. And maybe, I am waiting for Drifloon to evolve, and I forgot what level it does. This is another Geodude. This one is ripped. I'll take that. And otherwise, I think we're okay. Eventually, we'll find some stuff for Kadabra, and that we'll be able to level them up with that. But usually I'll go to the last box, and this is where I'll alternate between some of my other ones that I like to work on, although these ones not so much. And actually, hold on, I am so curious. One of the weasels that we have caught has to be big enough, right? No, they're not. Of course they're not. I'm just gonna be plagued by that, aren't I? I swear, the last time I played this, the first weasel I caught was like 3-2. So I need 2-8, and oh god. Lady, oh, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building. Well, if you like it so much, why don't you marry it, May? Maybe you will. Are you gonna battle me? Oh no, she had news that she came here to tell me. Alright, so the Heights camp. Sounds great. Oh, what? This is interesting. We're just being straight up shoehorned into the next section. I forgot about that. Oh, yes! I spoke to Weirdeer about what's been going on. I told him you've been trekking all over the fieldlands, seeking a way to quell Cleaver's fancy. You mean you had a casual conversation at the old mom-and-pop coffee shop? So, just some wanderer who fell through the rift. Someone who's completely neutral territory. And he responded quite nicely. I trust you appreciate it. So, Weirdeer has found us worthy, which means I need a flute. And you know what that means. Off to the dollar store. It's like, I'm right here, damn it. So, the Celestia Flute that May just played will summon a Pokemon that we can ride upon. There are a couple different kinds that we'll eventually be able to get for each part of the story that we complete, but be prepared to hear that obnoxious flute jingle hundreds, if not thousands of times over the course of your journey. Every single time you need to summon the special Pokemon, it will be that same noise over and over. Now, Adamant's like, yeah, that flute is a woman's accessory. So here we go. And with that, we've obtained the Mind Plate, one of many stone tablets imbued with the essence of specific energy. Now, use that Celestia Flute wisely and gallop across the land with Weirdeer. So this will make traversing the world so much easier. Even by the end of the game, Weirdeer is going to be basically your best friend. Obviously one of the most useful ones, and very good for just getting around extremely fast. So by just pressing start, we'll just go ahead and run around. You can dash and you can jump, and the camera will be extremely unappealing. Now, one of the things that I wanted to mention before we headed off, and I completely forgot about, Jesus dude, I'm sorry. Why are you attacking your own father? Is sometimes you might run into a little Chimtini over in this grass, and I was really hoping to at this point. I think I mentioned it actually at the beginning of this episode. This is where you would find it, and unfortunately I'm just never lucky enough to have it there. So let's get out of here, and there's actually a new mission that we could do right over here directly in front of the man. So let's go and speak to you real fast and destroy some balloons, because why not? Hello, are you chewing some gum, or are you just happy to see me? Maybe you're on tobacco withdrawal. All right, let's try our hand at the old balloon race. All we have to do is pop into them, into at least 17, to go ahead and complete this. So, sure, let's do it. Please and thank you. What you got for me? Oh, I have to confirm. Ride, ride, ride and bust. Yeah, sure. I'm not going to waste your time. Okay, 45 seconds to do this. And all the while, there will be a ton of Pokemon trying to attack us over and over. And I love how they're all like Drifloon too. All right, so it's not that bad. The only thing I would worry about is the camera. The camera does tend to have a mind of its own while you're riding this thing. So you might need to like screw things up with your fingers, because right now I'm pressing the B button with my index finger, and I have the right thumbstick with my, right thumb. So that's how we're doing this. So you don't get a reward for perfecting it, I believe, but that's all right. Just keep on going through all this. Very nice. Through the Lair De La Paris, and you can just see how fast we're going along this place. There are a couple different courses to this. Oh geez. Oh, and I would miss that one. Lovely. Got distracted, man. Got distracted. But that's all right. Oof. Yeah, so like 30 to 40 seconds just to go through all of that. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I was so close, but thank you for the combs of dazzling honey. Well, I at least got 27, so. Maybe he does give you something. 15 feather balls? Yeesh, dude. All right. Let's see if you have what it takes to challenge them all and raise your skills to the next level. Cool, thank you. Well, I don't want to spend too much time sort of exploring old ground, and I wanted to not quite do the cleaver match just yet. But let's go ahead over there. And the same thing sort of applies here too, as far as like falling in water is concerned. If you do, you're still gonna drown. You can't sustain damage from a high place, So just make sure you're still being careful. And Pokemon will also notice you extremely fast. Now we got a bunch of Pichu over here. I wonder. Oh, do I wonder? Let's try one of these. Okay, okay. Uh-oh, you're gonna run though, aren't you? Whoops, why did you do that? Oh my god, you're gonna attack actually. And then disappear into the nethers. Oh, Pikachu's here now. Hi. Hi. There we go. How did I catch that one without being caught? Pikachu's got a pretty low catch rate also. It's kind of hard to catch him. So we might need to be a little careful, but hey, as a first instance of Pikachu, we need to catch light specimens, which isn't gonna be hard for me since I have a tendency to do that anyway. Okay, so gentle, gentle, goodbye. Oh, you know what? I totally need to show those lead balls, don't I? Ah, very nice. Okay, Geodude, you can go do that. And, you know, I'm actually gonna go back to the camp real quick because we do need to drop off all of our items. I didn't have a chance to before since I keep getting shoehorned into all of these shenanigans. Later days, nerds. Stop procreating on my watch. Drifloon over here. And I thought we were gonna meet an NPC at some point who was gonna teach us the ways of the other thing, the wisps of the night. It's extremely annoying and I kind of hate it. All right, so we got all this stuff. Let's just go ahead and drop it all off. But first, there we go. Oof, weird spots. Okay. Yeah, this is why I don't like getting a bunch of new items and then having to get rid of them from behind. But there we go. Okay, so we're not looking too bad on everything we have so far. Gonna go and do all that. The XL looks so cool. You got the grit dust. Okay. Yeah. I think we're all right for now. Let's go do a little bit of other stuff. There is a battle we need to partake in. I was just looking at the timer, and I guess we could probably just start running off and doing that right now. But again, you do have to take the way of the, whoa. Actually, can I catch that? I probably can. Who's after me? Someone is. Okay, we have to take the way to the Bidoof Dam. Drifloon, excuse me. Or no, that's Zubat being a dumby. Okay, let's do this. I feel a little safer about going down since the traction on Weird Deer's a little better, but let's see. Did I sneak? Oh, he totally fell for it. So, I don't want to speak too highly on the quality of the lead balls, but in my experience, it has always been super reliable for alphas, and I hope that it hasn't changed in any recent updates, but it works the same as before, so let's go. And hide away before it catches me. Damn it. Of course. He's like, I'm so mad. All right, we'll let you do your thing. I could probably, nah, I'm not gonna risk it. Not worth it. What level is this guy? He's a 30, so this really shouldn't be that bad. All right, you go and eat. I'll try it again. Parasect is kind of notoriously annoying to try to catch. All right, maybe a heavy ball would work better. There you go. Please? For once? Yes! These guys are like, what the damn hell just happened, dude? Okay, well, I can usually catch a couple more of these in the process. Maybe not get them super aggroed on me. All right. Nice. Okay, he turned around at the last second. He knew. Okay, let's see. I did have a springy mushroom. He just didn't want it. What a schmuck. Okay, let's get out of here. There's some pretty good stuff here, but level 30 Parasect, honestly, not the scariest thing in the world. There are certainly others that would probably be a little bit not as worth our time in pursuing. So let's go over here. I don't know that I'm really going to be in the mood to catch much else. But that Alpha Cricketot will have spawned back, and there's a man here. Excuse me. Oh, there's, hello. Oh, you're gonna just teach me about, you know, trees that are shaking. Cool, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so Cricketot and Cricketune. Probably not gonna worry too much about that. Yeah, more of these guys, more Zubat. So, yeah, it becomes a little bit more, I guess, apparent what this game is about and what you're gonna expect. You are gonna see a lot of, like, kind of weird pop-ins while you're running around, just because the game has to load so much. But let's go ahead and, yeah, confuse up. You know, did I check Drifloon's moves? I might not have, but we'll go with that. And over here, now that we have Feather Balls, you could use this as an opportunity to maybe chuck a few, maybe get it, but you won't be able to lock on. And the thing about the Feather Balls is that they're basically like a sniper shot, or whatever this game's equivalent to that would be. So you really just need to sort of like get the timing right. I haven't practiced at all, but it goes real fast, and the arc is pretty minute. So yeah, you see that? Look at, God, that throw is magnificent. But I have no expectations of being able to get this. I think you do need a jet ball. You could also do that for the Gyarados that you find later, but yeah, so there we go. That is how that works. And will definitely help in fighting Zubats, so just catching a bunch of them. But otherwise, I don't know. They just don't really do it for me, you know? So let's go over here, and I'm gonna make my way straight over there. I have a feeling my returns aren't gonna be super great on this, because once we take on Cleaver, we're not gonna have a lot of opportunities to, you know, take on the old, I guess, Pokedex. More of those guys. Yeah, so you see how fast we're going. Okay. Oof. I thought that was something else. That back of that Zubat looked like... Oh, here we go. Cascoon, are you gonna attack me? Please don't. He sees me, though. He totally sees me. Alright, let's just go with this. There we go. Okay, so let's just get on with it. We've been wasting too much time here. Another Baniri. Anytime I see that red exclamation mark, I get a little nervous. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch on over to, let's try Luxador. Let's see how much good we can do here. Because as we approach, the music in this place is like good too. It's weird. Reminds me of the early 90s actually. Like, I don't know. I'm getting some Twin Peaks vibes. Okay, so we figured out a way to quell the frenzy de la Lord of the Forest. It's to throw his offerings at his face. He's like, oh my god, that's genius. Yes, from a safe distance. All right, but now Irida doesn't take too kindly to that level of disrespect. And where did you come from? Were you just like standing next to the rock? Anyways, Cleaver's favorite food are plump beans, and she brought them as promised. I admit we haven't been able to solve this ourselves. We seem to have little choice but to turn to Team Galaxy. Yeah, she's still wary of us, which is completely understandable. So we need to prove it to her by fighting. You may battle by ordering about the Pokemon. Sure, your sister. So she has a Glaceon, and at this point we could say, I'm gonna switch up my party, but oh shit, wait, Glaceon? Wait, wait, who would I put my Luxador up front, didn't I? Uh-oh. Well, I don't really have a way to take this out, like, conveniently, but we could always go with the old-fashioned Thunderfang. It's level 17. Here, let's do one of those. Just a little weak nibble. You can do it. Oof, oof. All right. So Swift, not worrying. Oh, geez, of course it would be a critical hit. All right. Well, in that case, we'll do one of those. Luxador coming in clutch. Yeah. I'm so sorry you had to witness this, dear. I am so sorry. But all you got off was a simple little Swift attack. So, Pokeballs are simply tools of choice, not products of disregard. Yeah. A lot of the people you see here will totally, like, leech to the idea that Pokemon are our friends and not food. So, which, you know, I agree with. Good for them. Oh, so because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Cleaver. Yes, she's reiterating what we literally just got done talking about. Well, I guess if it'll help soothe Cleaver's frenzy, let's make these bombs with our very hearts and souls. Absolutely. And as you would expect, hooray! We made a bunch of them. A literal infinite supply. A veritable mountain of bombs. What 12-year-old has the vocabulary of this kid Leon? Or Lion? He's lying to himself. All right, let's not be hasty. We're actually going to save that for next time, ladies and gentlemen. Are you serious? Yeah. Sorry, kid. Join me here as we take on the Lord of the Forest, the frenzied noble Pokemon Cleaver, and we basically will be wrapping this entire section up and heading off to the new area, as well as a bevy of other side missions and things. So I'm not super excited about this because, like I mentioned, not my favorite, but join me here next time and we can suffer together. How's that sound? My name's Ellison, and I hope you guys take care, and I'll see you here next time. But meanwhile, I'm gonna take a swig of water. Hydrate, kids, and I'll see you here later. Actually, I think this one's been open for a couple days. Whoops.